Good morning from Spain. We are Nacho, Martínez, and me. We are the legal representative in Rioja appellation. And we want to thank the organization to invite us and give us the opportunity to explain our appellation and the way we fight against the fraud and the falsification, the wine falsification. First, Nacho Martínez is going to present the appellation, the main issues, the great numbers, and then we explain our control system in the labels to fight, avoid the falsification. Okay?
So thank you. I'm going to give you a glimpse about the Rioja geographic indication. We are one of the old world wine regions with a millenary tradition. As you can see in the screen, we are in the north of Spain. Centuries ago, privileged conditions for the cultivation of vines turned this area into Spain's top quality wine producing region. We are characterized by its diverse climates, valleys, altitudes, municipalities, landscapes, and grape varieties. And nowadays, Rioja is the leading Spanish wine region, is the Spanish geographic indication with the greatest number of award-winning wines, and a national benchmark in the wine sector due to its weight in the market and its export leadership. We like to talk about 100 kilometers of diversity. That is the distance of our appellation, our designation. These are some figures. Our geographical area extends by 3 different Spanish regions, Álava, Navarra, and La Rioja. And our designation extends to both banks of the Ebro River, and it's delimited by the 2 mountain ranges, Sierra de Cantabria and Sierra de la Demanda, which protect it from the elements and convert the Atlantic climate with the Mediterranean. Sorry for the delay. So here you can see how the diversity of climates and terroirs makes Rioja the perfect place for crafting high-quality wines. Its many special villages and vineyards are getting more protagonism in the form of new wine categories even. So some figures talking about viticulture. We have 66,000 of hectares of registered vineyards. We work with 14 authorized grape varieties, 3 production areas: Rioja Alta, Rioja Oriental, and Rioja Alavesa. We are more than 1,400 wine growers, 144 municipalities, wineries. We are about 742. With 570 voting registrations wineries. Each year, we get more than 400 million kilograms of grapes. So we elaborate 285 liters of wine, and we are able to put in the market 251 liters of wine, which represents 343 million of bottles. Talking about history, Rioja is the first designation of origin in Spain, dating back to 1925, and is the first to be certified as a qualified designation of origin in 1991. A title that positions it as one of the designations of origin in the world that offers the greatest guarantees in terms of the quality and authenticity of its wines. Some relevant points: in 1560, Rioja wine producers agreed to place a common label on bottles, is the origin of our designation. In 1787, the Real Junta of Cosecheros is born, Its main target was to promote grapevine farming, to enhance the quality of wines, and to facilitate the commercialization in northern markets. In 1924, a group of Rioja producers asked for their specific warranty seal to be recognized, to identify and separate their wines production from the other producers. 1925 is the birth of the modern designation of origin Rioja. That's when we delimited the territory and established the first official regulation. 1926 marks the year one for the control board. And then is when we implement the first warranty of origin seal that we are going to see in a moment. In 1974, Rioja producers decide to offer additional warranties to customers and so certifying aged wines. From this year is the first back labels for aging. In 1880, we introduced the vintage and category warranty, and in 1991, we access to the quality designation of origin, which means this distinction, the califica distinction. In order to get this distinction, you need to have at least 10 years of history of designation of origin. In the Rioja wine cellars are only allowed to use grapes from the vineyards included in the geographical indication. Rioja wine cellars exclusively are dedicated to store Rioja wines. The wines must be solely bottled in Rioja wine cellars. And finally, we have a systematic analytical and organoleptic test of homogeneous batches of limited volume. Now we are talking from this building in Logroño, in the core of Rioja wine, and we are the organization responsible for overseeing, defending, and controlling the quality of the wines covered. And also we promote very much and advance the interests of the sector. Under the auspices of the Spanish Ministry of Agriculture, we in fact are the control authority, as Ms. Catarina refers in previously. We are made up of 32 members that representing 5 winery associations and 8 wine growers associations. The respective representative of Ministry of Agriculture of Spain and the autonomous administrations also participates in the plenary with voice but without vote. Some of our finally, I want to share with you a quick look of how we finance our activities and how we use that money. More than 16 million euros each year contributed exclusively by the farmers and the wineries that make up the denomination of origins without public funding. And so we dedicate mostly a part of this budget on promotion, as you can see. But now the core of this meeting, we want to talk about the warranty documents that we use in each single bottle of Rioja wines, the back warranty labels. They have 2 functions. First, information, as I'm going to explain, and second, protection, as my colleagues is going to explain now. The labels, in fact, allow the consumers to trace the origin, vintage, and aging category of each wine. So we have different labels. Taking account that the system of Rioja is an aging classification, only, we have the largest number of barrels in the world, disposing over more than 1 million of pieces, talking about barrels of 222 liters of capacity. So we use different labels in order to the wine they attach. This is the basic one, the generic, mainly used with 1-2 years wines, the young wines that keep main freshness and fruity characteristics. This is the label for the crianza wines, a minimum of 2 years aging, at least 1 year in 222 liters oak barrel. The Reserva label is for an aging process of 3 years between oak barrel and bottle. And the Gran Reserva, they came from the great harvest with a minimum of 5 years of aging process. 2 of them have to be in an oak barrel. plus 2 years in bottles. But we have another classification in order to the kind of wines, because Rioja too made sparkling wines, for example. So we have a different level considering this elaboration method. As you can see, we include the sign método tradicional in the levels. And now my colleague Marian is going to talk to you about the control elements that include in these levels.
Okay. Okay, you see the warranty labels is very, very important for us. Every bottle, every wine Rioja bottle has this label, okay? You can see every label has 2 letters, 6 numbers, and the vintage. And it's mandatory to add one in each and a single Rioja wine bottle. Necessary, each bottle have to put this in the bottle. We have several models, yes. For example, you can see this one is the short. This is a square, yes, and he put on the top on the bottle. There are several models, but also with the same elements: the letters, the numbers, the vintage, okay, and the track seal band. This is the most important to avoid the falsification. In the past, we have important falsification of the warranty labels. The last was in 2000. It was a very important falsification, and the appellation decided to put this, the treat cell band, to avoid falsification. Fortunately, we have no falsification of the warranties in this moment. Now, we're going to speak about the security items in the warranty label. You can see the letters, the 2 letters, the numbers. Crianza is the classification. You can see 4 colors, 4 categories: joven, crianza, reserva, gran reserva. Each category has a color. Yes, this is the crianza and the vintage. Okay. 2 holographic band included in the Rioja seal, the holographic band, the track seal band, okay. And also we have ultraviolet light reactive marks, yes. If we put a light, ultraviolet light over the etiquette, we can see reactive marks. Okay, we can see a Rioja wine bottle here, and we can see the front of the rail, okay? This is the brand, for example, Viña Vicuana, okay? And the rear is the commercial label with the warranty label, okay? This is our warranty label, okay? In this example, it's the same. The commercial label in the front, okay? And in the rear, this kind of warranty label is square, is bigger than this, but the value is the same, okay? And in this case, the same. The front is the commercial label, and this winery decided to put inside, in the middle of the commercial label. Okay, more examples. The brand, you can see Marqués de Cáceres, Fernández de Pierola, Marqués de Latrio, El Coto, the brand of the winery. Okay, the rear, you can see the commercial label, and also always go the warranty label here. Okay, more examples, the front and the rear, okay? You can see this. This is the square, okay? Here we have the sparkling wines, is the same, the commercial label in the front. ¿Pasa tú? Sí. Okay, and also in the sparkling wines, the warranty label. Okay, you can see that in the front, in the commercial label, we always put Rioja names, is Rioja denominación de origen calificada, appellation calificada, yes, in the front, okay, in the front Rioja and the brand of the winery. And in the rear, you can see here in the middle, yes, is the name of the appellation. Also in the rear, commercial, in the commercial, yes, you can see Rioja also, okay, and the warranty label in the middle. Okay, in this case, Marqués de Cáceres is the brand, Rioja appellation is the name of our appellation, and the Rioja seal, yes, this is square, okay. And it's mandatory to put also in the front, Marqués de Cáceres is the mark, and Rioja denominación de origen calificada, Rioja names. Okay, and we ask, which is the main offenses in the market against Rioja wine? Yes, we speak about falsification on the seal of warranty. Fortunately, we haven't in this moment, but we have another kind of problem, commercial use of Rioja name in wines, not certificates as Rioja wines. And you can see two actual examples. This is the first. La Bella Fernanda is the brand of the wine, okay? You can see it's a front label, commercial label. Here you can see that it puts Rioja, also in the commercial label in the rear, but here in this part, even in the middle, there is no warranty label, no certificates as Rioja wines. We note this in 2016, 16 years ago, in Barcelona, in Catalonia, in Spain. And the office arrested 2 Rioja winemakers for selling fake Rioja wine. In this moment, we are pending of a judgment because the judge it's taking 6 years, yes, but it's probably they go to prison, okay? And the second example is a bottle that try to create the appearance of being an authentic Rioja wine, but using the Rioja symbols on commercial labeling, but without the warranty label, similar that the last case. Okay, Seis Sombreros is red wine. Okay, you can see it's not in this bottle the warranty label. Yes. And this is the last example. The trade is, or the brand is Veronica. One winery in Rioja wines have a label very similar. The name is Veronia, instead Veronica. You can see Rioja in the front. You can see the rear. Here, don't put Rioja, put Rioja in this label, but it's not obviously the warranty label. We found this bottle 1 year ago in Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam. We report to the authorities this case, and now we are working with the authorities, Vietnamese authorities, to avoid this kind of issues and stop this case, okay? And this is all we can show in Rioja Wine's case. Thank you so much for your attention.